there, Latin 1. We got a 2-pager here. So I'm going to read to you the Latin out loud. I want you to then read it out loud a bunch of times so you get the practice in, and then we will move forward. All right, so why is Sextus a pest? The poor boy. By the way, this is one of the accidentally most hilarious scenes in the whole book because, oops, knocked down a board. Because Cornelia dang near murders Sextus, but her mom holds her back. And you start to get a little bit of pity for Aurelia, her mom. So, Iam nona hora erat, ad huc immobilis in fossa haerebat raeda, sed nihil facere sextum taedebat nam puer strenuus erat. Subito igitora ad raedam curet et cistam aperet, tum e cista pilam extrahet. Visne pila ludera marce, clamat? Pilam ad marcum statim iacet. Marcus eam excipit et ad sextum mitit. Identidem pueri pilam iaciebant alter ad alterum. Tum Sextus, qui semper Corneliam vexare volt, per iocum pilam iacet et Corneliam feret. Statim irata Cornelia ad matrem se vertet et cur me semper vexat Sextus mater, clamat, cur pilam in me iacet, quam molestus puer est Sextus. Veniad me carissima, respondet mater, et filiam complexu tenet. Sextus te fervire in animo non habebat, es puer strenuus, es puer temerarius, non tamen es puer scelestus. Sed cur Sextus apud nos habitat, rogat Cornelia, quae ad huc irata est. Cur pater sexti eum ad nos mitit? Pater sexti ad Asiam iter facit, quod pater abest necesse est sextum in Italia relinquere, itaque quod pater sexti hospes patris tui est, sextus apud nos manet. Quid tamen de matre sexti, rogat filia, cur illa filium non curat? Eheu, respondet Aurelia, mater sexti ut scis iam mortua est, matrem non habet sextus. Tacebat Cornelia, non iam ira commota. Eo ipso tempore tamen Sextus, visne nobiscum ludera Cornelia exclamat? Quam tu es puella pilam iacra fortasse potes? Dum clamabat et ridebat et fugiebat. Iterum irata Cornelia, abi moleste puer, clamat, pila ludera nolo. All right. So that takes care of that one. You see how close Sextus came to death. I want you to go ahead and do 16C. What I want you to do is copy down the Latin, okay? Then I want you to highlight the nouns in different colors. And then highlight the adjective that modifies that noun in the same color. So, alii servi equos domini in viam ducebant, alii e vila curebant, et magnas cistas in raedam ponebant. Okay? So I'm going to find the first noun that I see, servi. And I'm going to highlight that yellow, and then I'm going to find every adjective that modifies it, alii. I'm going to highlight that. Okay? And then I'm going to find the next noun, domini. And I'm going to highlight that a different color, orange. I'm going to find any adjective that modifies that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to find any adjective that modifies that. There isn't one. I skipped over equos. Then I'm going to highlight equos in, I don't know, I did yellow, I did orange. Let's do red or pink. Equos. I'm going to look for any adjective that modifies that. There isn't one. Then I'm going to highlight viam, let's say in blue. I'm going to find any adjective that modifies that. There isn't one. And then I notice that alii shows up again. And that's still referring back to the slave. So I'm going to highlight that yellow because the servi was highlighted yellow. And then I see vila. So I'm going to highlight that one in green. And turns out there's nothing that modifies that. So then I'm going to move on and I find cistas. I'm going to highlight that in a different shade of blue. And then I'm going to look for any adjectives that modifies that. And I see magnas. So those are going to be matchy-matchy. And then raedam. And there's no adjective that modifies that. So maybe I'll do a different shade of orange or something. Then I translate the whole thing. Okay? Some slaves were leading the horses of the master into the road. Others were running from the country house and they were placing the large trunks into the carriage. The trick is, for every noun, you highlighted a different color. As long as it's different than all the other nouns, then you go and find the adjectives that modify them and you matchy them, okay, by adjective. So that's exercise 16C. That's what I want you to do. All right? I'm going to hit the button.